So you've probably just watched 2 back-to-back videos of me, or this might be the first video you've watched, I don't know. I'm massively down. I'm running out of footage. I want to post every day on here. I want to do bi-weekly vlogs Thursday, Monday, yeah, I nearly said Tuesday then. And then on the other days I want to do a one-take live video. It's only the 2nd of February now. I think I've got scheduled to the 10th. I've got Monday and Tuesday's video ready, bi-weekly ones. Did I say Tuesday or Thursday? Monday and Thursday video next week ready. I've got footage on my camera that I need to upload and edit and get up, but I've got a week to do that, thankfully. But because I'm feeling down, I'm trying to get as much done as I can today and tomorrow, and Sunday at the latest, and hopefully get everything ready and scheduled for the month, because the way I feel, I don't think I'm going to be up to filming or editing or doing anything in a couple of days time, because I'm getting more and more down, and I don't want to go into why on here, because as I keep saying, I don't want to trigger someone. But this channel's always been about documenting me, my journey, not that I want to call it a journey, but my life, and I want to be open and honest. I'm not going to go into too many details about what's making me feel this way at the moment. There are certain things that are standing out of why I feel this way, but it's also a combination of everything that's ever happened to me as well. It's, you know, affecting me more than it's ever done before, and even though my doctor said I'm stronger than I think I am, and I'm in a different place than I was a year ago, because I do realise things more. Like last year I didn't realise things and I'd rush off and get upset, and you know, people were worried about me. But the only reason I don't do that is because I don't go out other than to the shop, which I'm forcing myself to do, but I'm panicking when I'm in there and I'm leaving without most of what I wanted to get, because I'm just getting worse and I don't understand what's going on. And in case you haven't watched the other 2 videos, just to make it clear, my doctor is fully aware. She's being very supportive, and she's helping me as much as she can do. I'm not just trying to cope by myself like I have done in the past. I am talking about it. I'm not necessarily saying everything, because I still struggle, and I know I do come on here and I tell people it's important that you tell at least one person how you feel, but I also understand, because I feel the same way, how difficult it is. But if I've learned anything, it's the fact that there's 2 things really. One, you should tell at least one person, no matter how hard it is. You need to let them know how you're feeling, and if something bad's happened, you need to speak about it. I'm so guilty of keeping everything to myself and feeling ashamed or embarrassed or horrified, and just trying to carry on and deal with it. And I can deal with it. I'm very good at hiding things and blocking feelings out, but the problem with doing that is they come back, the feelings, at the least inappropriate time, at the worst time, when you least expect. These thoughts and feelings and the way you feel or things you've blocked out do come back, and not always to the full extent, but sometimes it does hit you like a ton of bricks. You just, all of a sudden it hits you and nothing's happened, or it just, you know, it happens and you can't help it. So tell one person. It doesn't have to be a family member, it doesn't have to be a doctor, it doesn't have to be the police. You know, you just need to think who you feel comfortable enough to tell. And if you've got a real good doctor, which I am so lucky to have the doctor that I have, if you have someone like that, go and speak to your doctor, and don't think, oh, they've never heard this before, or, you know, I'm embarrassed, or, you know, they won't want to know, or things like that. They've heard much worse than anything any of us can tell them, especially the doctors that have been a doctor for quite a while. Like my doctor's probably been a doctor for like 20 years? I don't know. I'm aging her here. I think I'm possibly aging my doctor. I think my doctor's about 10 years older than me. But she will have heard so much stuff, and there might be stuff that you tell them that they've never heard before, but they've heard some really bad things. So don't sit there and think, oh God, no, I can't tell them everything, because I have a habit of not telling the full story. I get to the really bad thing and then I don't tell them the worst part of it. But people are not going to understand or be able to give you the best help they can give you if you're there hiding the worst part of what's happened. So you know, the best thing you can do for yourself and your own mental health and your future, because you know you might be able to hide it for 10 years and in 10 years it might hit you and you won't know what to do. So the thing I've learned is you need to speak to someone, and it doesn't matter who it is, as long as you feel comfortable enough. And even if you don't feel fully comfortable, because even now, like with the relationship I have with my doctor, I don't always feel comfortable, and I go in to tell her and I sometimes sit there and I think I can't tell her, and like I have these fights with myself in my head whilst I'm sat there. She's probably thinking, what the hell is she doing? And I still don't tell her all the way through, but I do tell her more now than I've ever told her. I sometimes even get to the end of the story, which I've never done before, but please be aware that it's very important that you tell someone. Even if you ring Samaritans, or I think you can ring victim support, or you know, Google what it is that's happened, and there will be a list of charities or like people that will listen to you and give you advice. And you know, it's an anonymous phone call, and I've never done that personally, but you know, I've been made aware, I've been told about people you can phone and stuff like that, and they're trained to deal with it. And if you get on the phone and you don't feel comfortable with that person, you just say to them, I don't feel particularly comfortable, it's not you, it's me, would you be able to either put me on to someone else, or you end the phone call and you ring back at a later time and try and get someone else, or you ring another. I think the mainly charities are government funded people, but just tell someone, it's very important that you do. And you know, it's took me years to ask for help, but I do go to my doctor and ask for help. So I don't necessarily take the help, but there you go. So I just want everyone to be aware that you can ask for help, and it's okay to not be okay. So I'm just going to end all that there, and I'm going to show you what I got delivered from Superdrug. So I wanted to show you the size of the box first. So you'd think there'd be a lot in here. I was actually horrified when I saw the size of the box, because I knew the size of the products in the box. This is what was in this giant box. Superdrug have done this before. They've actually put something much smaller than this in a much bigger box. So this is the eye cream I use, if anyone wants to know what keeps me looking younger. I've been using this since about July. The first time I picked it up, it was in Tesco and it was half price. It was $7.49 instead of $15. Then I liked it so much, I bought it again from Superdrug, and it was a third off, so it was £10. And then the last one I got was a third off, so it was £10. And those three lasted me until now. But to be honest, because I couldn't find it on offer anywhere, I've been using less than normal. Like, I've only been putting it on once a day instead of twice, and I've not been putting on as much as normal because I wanted it to go on offer. And it was on offer at Boots for £10, and I nearly got it. And then I saw Superdrug had buy one get one free, so basically it was $7.50 each, but it was out of stock. So then I bought one by, is it Botanicals from Boots, and that was reduced to £8, and it's in a squeezy tube. And the day that arrived, this went back in stock, luckily at buy one get one free, because since I bought it, it went back up to full price. So I got two, so that's going to last me a couple of months. I put on quite a lot and it sinks in really fast, and I can do my makeup straight away, so I'm happy about that. And I'm going to show you what I've got delivered to the boot shop my dad picked up for me, because I'm not really going anywhere at the moment. I don't really feel comfortable. I'm leaving shops like super quick, and I'm not getting everything I want because of how I'm feeling. I can't even remember what I bought, so this is going to be a surprise. I got... I can't even speak. I'm actually going to end this video and do another video, because I know that I'm going to struggle to film in a couple of days time. So if you want to know what's in this Boots order, it's not a big order, but stay tuned and watch tomorrow's video.